our YouTube channel. So in today's class, we're talking about how to find a particular term making use of your calculator. That's your Casio calculator. So starting off with question 10, we were told that the fourth term of an arithmetic sequence is 20 and the 13th term is 65. Find the 11th term of the sequence. So you observe in this particular question, we are given two terms, which are the 30th term, which was given as 65, and also the fourth term, which was given as 20, right? In other words, here you can actually say that your T4 equals to 20 and your T13 equals to 65, meaning that you're looking for T11. So let's start off. So for you to do that using your calculator, so just click on mode. Then remember in the previous video we did, when we talk about statistics, right? We will still be implementing that. We'll still be making reference to statistics. So that's option 3. Remember what option 1 represents. That's you finding secret, you finding your standard deviation and so on and so forth. But option 2 here, that's A plus BX. That is for your AP. So if you are looking for a particular term using your AP, if it's an AP, you would make use of option 2. But if it is a GP, you make use of option 6. That's A times B raised by X. So A plus B X, that's for AP. A times B raised by X, that's for GP. So since it is an AP, I'm pressing option 2. So you click on that. So you observe that we have two columns, like S column and Y column, right? S column actually represents the position of the term, while Y column represents the respective value. So if it was the second term and the value was given as 12, so in X column I write 2 and in Y column I write 12, as simple as that. So let's go back to the question again. So here we are told that the first term of the arithmetic sequence is 20 in the sense of T4 equals to 20. So the position is 4. So on my X column here, I'm just going to fit in 4. That's 4 equals to then the respective value, which is what? 20, right? So you write 20, then equals to, as simple as that. So over to the question again. And we're also told that the 13th term is 65, right? So in the sense of T13, so 13 is the position and the value is what? 65. So here I have 13 equals to, then I have 65 equals to, as simple as that. Then when you are done with it, just click on your what? AC. It has saved automatically on your calculator. So remember what we did in the previous video too, like the way we're able to solve, bringing out the option for statistics. Also apply it here. So that's your shift and 1, as simple as that. Okay, again, shift and 1. So you can see here we're having type, data, some this variable, and we also have regression. So for this time around, what we process is what we call regression. That's option 5, not variable. So you click on option 5, that's a regression. So you can see here we have A, B, we have R, and we have X, and we have Y. So this time around, we'll be clicking on just your Y, as simple as that. Then go to the back and press the exact position you're looking for, like the term you're looking for. So the question asks us to find what? Here we're told to find the 11th term. So what you have to press here is just 11. As simple as that. Then press or equals to, boom, you have the answer. That's 55. So as you can all see here, that's option A, 55, as simple as that. So now let's try out the next question. That's question 11. We're told to find the 9th term of the arithmetic sequence. That's T9, right? That begins with 2 and 9. Begins with 2 and 9 in the sense that your first term is 2 and your second term is what? 9, isn't it? So still applying the same method. So you have your mode, you have your statistics, that's option 3. Then you also have your A plus BX. This refers that it is an AP, right? That's option 2. Remember what X represents, the position, and Y, their respective values. So I have my first term, which was given as 2, as simple as that. Then I also have my second term, that's T2, which was given as what? 9. Then you click on your AC, then your shift and 1, then regression, that's option 5. Then the Y, that's 5. Then we're told to find the, okay, we're told to find a 9th term. So here you just have your 9, then your equals to, boom, we have the answer, that's 58. So here we have 58, which is obviously options. That's C. So now let's try to solve some questions on GP. Remember, what we're solving so far are questions on AP. So over to some questions on GP. So now let's take a look at this. Let's examine this. That's question 19. Starting off with question 19, we're told that the fourth term of a geometric sequence is 125 and the 10th term is 125 divided by 64. There was actually a typo in the question. It should be 125 all over 64. Now we're told to find the 14th term. So still applying the same method here too, but just a little bit modification in our steps. So we still have the mode, then we have the statistics. But remember, this is a GP, and initially I told you guys that A plus BX is for AP, right? And A times BX, that's option six, is for GP. Due to the fact that it's a GP, so we applying option six, like the sixth function, that's six. You can see now we're still having the X column and the Y column. So the X column still represents the position of the term, and the Y column, the value of the term. So in this particular question here, we were told that the first term of the geometric sequence is 125 in the sense of T4. So the position here is 4, right? So I write 4 equals to, then the value is 125, as simple as that. And we are also told that the 10th term is 125 divided by 64. For the 10th term in the sense of T10, that's my 10, right? That's position, then equals to, then the value is 125 divided by 64. So easily here, just press it directly, like 125 divided by 64. It will bring it to it will display in form of decimal like this. Still the same thing, so no cap. So now just press your AC again, then still the same steps. So your shift and one, then your regression. That whenever you're looking for a particular term, you make use of regression 5. Then for you find a particular position of the term, your 5 again. Then go to the back. Then question asks for what? You are told to find the 14th term, right? That's T14. So yeah, just press your 14. Then your equals to this display in form of decimal. You can actually convert it to fraction. This is for that the options were in form of fraction. So you can do your XD. So just click on your SD, then boom, you can see we have answer. This comma here means divided by. So we have 125 divided by 1024. So let's check that out. You can see that's option D, 125 divided by 1024. So thanks for watching.